Hit me up. That's all I have to say.
Yep, hit him up. Top Solar. What's it called? Flow?
If you want me knocking on your mom's door, hit me up.
All right.
Yeah, it's called Flow.
Okay, so we're good on there.
I'm in rare forms now.
So I usually talk at Instagram, and this one records me. But either way,
Fucking Michael, bro. You already know though.
Hold on, it's doing another reach out. It's Friday night. Because if no one ever comes on Instagram or if it doesn't like click into algorithm or something, then I'm not gonna bother.
Dude, you've been hearing them cracks?
I got some shit in my teeth here.
Cause you do wait to start this, don't you? Like you don't kick in until.
Well, usually it's like it pops. Like whenever it pops,
I got them. Here we go.
Whenever it pops, like people come on.
Come on, look at Daddy.
Is it on?
No, I mean no one. I don't think anybody's on there. What if it doesn't notify you until like 10 minutes after they actually get on?
I mean, my phone's been glitching like hell, so usually this one works. This is glitchy, like the background here, because I actually supposed to have a green screen on it, but anyway. Hold on, let me restart. Someone's on either Facebook, LinkedIn, or YouTube. What up? I'm gonna restart this on Instagram. Mark Zuckerberg's got mass tonight. I need to copy and paste these. Rapid fire. Yo, send the link right now. Send the link.
Send a link
Share
to
this.
your team. Send the link to your
Share this to your team. Share this to your business. Share this with your partners,
Share this to your grandma.
realtors, brokers, lenders.
Spenders.
Suspenders.
Yeah.
Suspenders on our lenders. I'm just gonna go. We're getting some feedback on LinkedIn and Facebook. Oh, let me send it out to people. Send it out. Yeah, send it to Michael.
I'm not getting on that shit.
Aaron Owens, what's up, boy?
You want my number just to be there for you? Dude, why? Why is it every time, bro?
She's married now, dude. All right.
Maybe doing that. No, he wasn't supposed to say that.
This is crazy, bro. Usually you get like
it's also 10 o'clock.
Usually get like a slew of people to hop on at like once, and then I start just going off. Oh shit, we got one. It's Michael. He clicked out. No. What the fuck, dude? Fran probably has 50 people on hers right now.
Yeah, no shit. See what's good.
Anyways, I'm going to do this because now I've been cursing and acting up, but I'm still going to record. We can do a couple minutes for Facebook and LinkedIn. And so I think it'll be a cool perspective having Trent here for anybody that gets to watch us on Facebook or LinkedIn. So Trent works all the Gulf Coast from Tampa to Naples. And he works really, really hard, definitely harder than me. Anyways, I wanted him just kind of share, because he shares with me crazy stories every day about, other buyers coming in and outbidding his own clients and buyers. And it's pretty wild. So Trent, what's your favorite, I guess, or craziest recent story about just the wild, wild west of the market, people just coming out of nowhere and crazy deals happening?
Speaking on wins, failures, or
well, actually, yeah, either, I guess. But one he was telling me about, I'm thinking of the other day, mobile home. Like his client, his client came in above asking price for it was like $425.
Right. Yeah. So looking at a mobile home on Longboat Key, which is the island just south of Anna Maria Island. There's a few mobile home parks right across the street from this end. they're on that island. Not many, but that is one of them. And the listing price was 400,000. My buyer submitted at 425, all cash offer, and we give them the best terms possible. Tried to get the signature the same day, and someone came in at 440 and snagged it. So, and at that
That's
point,
crazy.
there's no value in jumping up price for a mobile home with flood insurance, wind mitigation insurance, national citizens insurance. It's just not worth that value, and you're seeing buyers snag things for ridiculous prices that just really isn't worth the value of the home. It's a strong seller's market right now, unfortunately.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's wild. And it's just a really interesting perspective between our like deals obviously being in the same like industry of real estate, but how different it is, like numbers with different markets and locations. So he does local deals all over, like I said, all over the greater Tampa area, Tampa, Sarasota, Naples. And I work for me on the flip side of real estate on the investing side, just doing wholesaling and flipping style. And so for us doing virtual real estate from here, Tampa as well, but doing our deals in North Carolina, it's wild because what people are out bidding each other for, having bidding wars over in Florida, like here on the water, for $440,000, someone is taking a mobile home to close, versus if we had $440,000 in the markets that I work in North Carolina, like outside of Charlotte, the Tri area, Winston-Salem, Greensboro, Raleigh, Durham, even those. 440,000 would be like a mansion. and I do discounted properties, off market discount properties that need work for flippers to come in and fix up and flip them, for people that want to hold rental homes, cheap rental homes, and have small families live in them. So completely flip side. And it's just kind of crazy always to compare numbers, because literally I sold a house this week for 98,000, sold a house this week for 85. I forgot what the other one was. Oh, actually yesterday, went under contract with our end buyer for 45,000. I sold a house this week for $45,000, and that was in High Point, North Carolina. So yeah, just crazy hearing that, and 10 times that people are paying for a mobile home in Florida. So yeah, market's crazy, but really excited. Trent's been crushing it as an agent, especially in first year. Most first year agents barely, sell one house, maybe one or two houses. And a lot of them don't even make it, to the second year, because they underestimate how much hustle and how much work it takes and consistency every single day. So it's really cool watching Trent grow and rise as a top first year agent. And Trent, I know you have plans, further than just being an agent with KW. You want to share like what kind of your vision with it is, in case another agent is watching, or somebody that wants to further their career?
Yeah, of course. Thank you definitely for the kind words. And before I get into that, I'll say like that competition isn't in the lower end market as well. It's in the luxury market. So you have downtown listings in Sarasota, St. Pete at 1.6 to 2 million, getting 12 offers a day the day they list. So there's competition everywhere, and it's incredible, like the influx of buyers with money to spend on stuff that just really isn't worth the price and is going to need some work. But yeah, as far as going into the real estate world at a very young age and being a agent, my plan is to take all this education I'm getting very early on into being a broker, building a team, and leveraging people to work for me, and hopefully one day owning my own brokerage. If you're a first year agent, I definitely recommend getting in on a team, finding a mentor, and learning as much as you possibly can, as quickly as you can, and having business generated for you through some automated systems. That would definitely be my first recommendations for a new agent.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. And I think as an entrepreneur, right? So we're entrepreneurs. We have huge entrepreneurial ventures ahead of us and really big goals. And I think a lot of times as an entrepreneur, it's like there's kind of an attitude in entrepreneurship, like, F the 9 to 5, or F my boss, or F the job, like, kind of screw this. I'm going to go work for myself and be on my own. And I think that's great. And everybody, a lot of people do want that. And that's, we all want to be the boss and be the guy, the entrepreneur, the woman, the boss gal. So a lot of people want that, but at the same time, I think it's really good. I've been super blessed with my opportunity and situation, not to have to start out just as an individual with no guidance, like no nothing. Like a lot of guys, starting in real estate, either as an agent or in wholesaling and flipping, like on the investment side, they don't know what to do. They just start driving around and they just hope that they can find some distressed house, some crappy house where they can ask the seller and try to convince them somehow to sell their house. And even on the agent side, I feel like a lot of, some agents will like maybe get their license and try to just like wing it on their own without like kind of being humble and trying to find that mentor that they know will help them hold their hand and guide them through the process getting started. So that's a huge thing too that I had to learn, instead of just trying to do it completely on my own and be like solopreneur, actually making the connections necessary and networking and finding an amazing opportunity where I can join an existing operation and I can learn from someone who's actually made 7 figures in the business that I want to go in, and someone that can directly get me to where I want to go, while being a part of the team and while being a part of something. So I'm sure Trent can say the same. That's why I wanted to mention that, because I got to join a business that was already operating, and now I get to come in and help double the revenue, this year, from joining the team and being the missing link to that team. So that was really special for me, and that's why I want to encourage people as well. Like this collaboration, I think people really need to learn this collaboration art more, because even though we're in completely different fields in terms of real estate, I do wholesale and flipping. He's an agent with Keller Williams doing like more doing luxury listings, nice stuff. He sells beach houses and I sell, shacks that people can flip. So even though we're on completely different sides of a lot of real estate, we actually we're doing a deal together right now. We're putting together a deal, actually a big local deal, that's on land. We're pitching to developers and builders that might be interested in building it. So I think it's amazing, the industry that we're in. I'm so grateful for it, and why networking is so important, and getting your name, getting your face out there, and getting out to the events and the conferences and shaking the right hands and getting people's contacts and being confident in doing that. Because in general, if you do it right, the more contacts you make and the more networking you do, the more money you make in real estate, for sure. Your network is definitely very similar and correlates to your net worth in the real estate industry.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Both worlds of what we're doing now definitely merge, and it's just an industry full of opportunity. Whether it's wholesale deals or luxury deals, it all comes together through connections and who you know, and it's a relationship business, man. So got to keep the playing field good with whoever you meet, because you never know what's going to turn into the future, and make as many contacts as possible and take them with you as you go, because it turn into future business.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that too, because I have many calls every day with buyers, like building our buyers list and our cash buyers and our investors, adding more investors to our network. So I'm constantly talking to cash buyers, all the other wholesalers, other flippers, other investors, to possibly collaborate with them. And I'm building rapport with them and building relationships. And I kind of have a general criteria of the ideal partner that I want to be partnered with long term, to do a lot of deals with and add value to each other in our relationship and partnership. So I have a certain criteria, and so I'm constantly doing calls, and so I'm constantly building this rapport and relationships every day. I try to make 5-10 calls or emails or whatever, that I reach out to new people in the real estate world, just seeking them out and planting the seed that I'm the guy you want to partner with. I'm the guy you want to do deals with, because I will bring the energy. If it's right, if you're the right person and it's the right deal, I will bring the people to you. I will bring the energy and the value always. And you build these relationships every day with not having the mindset of like, well, if I go talk to this guy, then we're going to do a deal together, make money together, soon. And that might not be the case. For sometimes that happens where you meet and you might do a deal together soon because it just lines up, but you plant that seed and start building those relationships and the rapport with those people now, because you could do a deal together in 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months. It could be 3 years down the road, and you just kind of stayed in contact. You guys follow each other, you hit each other up, you do maybe some events, maybe a mastermind or something together, so you kind of build this friendship relationship. And then 3 years later, you guys just line up on a $3 million deal, and you make your whole salary in a year, or on one deal. And I love that, and I'm super excited for it, because we all do our own deals, and we do a lot of single family now, but I really want to grow myself, because I'm already thinking, I'm super futuristic. I'm thinking in 5 years from now, I want to be closing massive apartment buildings, 300 unit apartment buildings, 400 apartment unit properties. So that's what I want to be doing. And to do that, I'm going to just continue to every year to 10x my network, and just add more energy and value to the industry and to people out there. And I know that I'll be able to attract the right people. And I know, Trent's been one of them, that we'd be able to attract each other into our lives. And really after, from a couple years apart in college. Things have just lined up, and it's been really great getting to grow together and even make some money together is always a plus.
It is, man. I appreciate everything you bring to the table, and this is going to be a lifelong journey as far as the real estate we acquire. So
I'm pumped, baby. Let's go. Multifamily mindset. We were talking about that. There's a 3-day workshop coming up, but for that. Anyways, yes, seriously, please reach out to me if you're watching at all. LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, and IG and the Gram folks. So please share this. I'm gonna leave this up. I'm gonna leave this up for tonight. I'm gonna download and stuff. So share this with your buddies, share this with your real estate friends, share this with your buddies you might want to get into real estate investing with. And I believe it's always going to be the right real estate investing in the right areas, the right markets, things like that. There's a lot of circumstances, but real estate's always your best bet. Really will always be the holy grail over all other types of assets or investments because it'll never go away. So share this, watch it, rewatch it, tag your guys, and yeah, looking forward to see you guys tomorrow. Back at it. All right, God bless.